Hello, I hope y'all are having a great day. It's April 12th, and today I'm back. So today I'm going to be pretty much talking about severe weather, just the whole video. Gonna try and keep the video rather short, because once again, this video is coming out pretty late, because once again, my computer is not working. But yeah, so pretty much going to be talking mainly about tomorrow, because I mean, anybody who watches this probably won't see this until tomorrow, or will see this later tonight. So can't really give any stuff that's going on right now, but we can see our day one outlook. This goes until like 7 a.m. in the morning. We have a moderate risk in a little bit of central and I guess west central North Carolina and the northern part of it. 15 sig tor, very small 15 sig. That's very tiny. We got a 45 sig wind and a 45 sig hail. So pretty much all threats are here. On day two, we have this is today we're going to be pretty much talking about the whole video. We got a large moderate risk from areas of kind of, I guess, southern Illinois and the southwest Indiana, all the way down to northern Louisiana. We have a 15 sig tor, large 10 sig, 45 sig wind, 15 sig hail. And then on day three, we might talk about this briefly. Got a marginal risk from the northeast down into areas down all the way to the Gulf Coast, so very big marginal. Go ahead and take a look at the models here. Just to put this, how slow this computer is, it's overheating right now just for me doing this. So, yeah. It only does this when I try and like record. It doesn't do this any other time. The fan just comes on and then it just like freezes because I guess I don't know why. Let's try and take a sounding in central Iowa. I think this is, like about it. This is 10, 11 p.m. tonight. That is very contaminated. Okay. All right, there we go. So we do have a pretty thick cap in place. I think we're gonna see that probably for the rest of the night. By 07Z. Once again, if this would load at a reasonable speed here, but see that line pretty much dies, and we can see it dies out significantly. And try and take a sounding in eastern Iowa here, and why is it contaminated? It's so annoying when it's contaminated. It takes like additional like 10 seconds to get another sounding. But we still got that cap in place though, which I guess is why we're not really seeing any new storms firing along that boundary in front of this. Even the HRRR and simulated reflectivity indicates an outflow boundary. At 10Z, this is a couple hours. This is before sunrise, 5 a.m. This is Central Time, by the way. We can see not a whole lot of action going on. We have instability-wise, a good bit of instability, but not really. I think we still have some pretty significant capping, though, and there's some breaks in it, though, starting to appear. Those hotos don't look that great at all. Okay. But kind of wanting to see what the HRRR has by 14Z. That is 9 a.m. A lot of just kind of messy convection across these areas. Take a sounding in Illinois. Not that great. Northern Arkansas Missouri border. That is contaminated somehow. Okay. A little further north in the Missouri. Definitely like an okay sounding for like damaging wind and some hail, but no, you're not gonna get a tornado threat out of that. Like No, no, not with a Hodo shape like that. But 16Z, 4 hours after sunrise. So this would be 11 a.m. We can see sounding in western Arkansas here, and we got tornado threats starting to get a little bit more solid there. Okay, so we can see we have pretty. I mean, don't have a whole lot of shear. I mean, shear is definitely there. The Hodo looks pretty solid tornado threat there. Couple hours later, this is 18Z. Now we have some storms going off in Illinois. We'll take a sounding of those. Will those be probably mainly damaging wind and some smaller sort of hail? All the way down in the Missouri. We can see, oh yeah, that tornado threat's definitely getting more solid. Okay. It's definitely, I would expect that tornado threat to escalate to the afternoon in this area. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna have a tornado threat in that area tomorrow afternoon if the HRRR actually verifies. And I guess we got to go back to the 18Z because this is not. Is there any major differences? Well, maybe a little more convection, but by 22Z, we can see we have sort of a large. I mean, pretty much linear storm, but look at that shear. That's really starting to come together. I mean, all looking pretty good. Thermodynamics pretty good. HRRR indicates a mainly linear scenario here, but I'd still expect an embedded tornado threat down into Missouri. Still, definitely a tornado threat. I think our 15.6 is about right here. And this is a PDS Taurus sounding, but that doesn't really mean much. But pretty good, decent Hodo. We got a shear profiles are pretty good. Thermodynamics are solid. Definitely a 20th. I can see why there's a 15 sig there. And if we can get a supercell to go off, that's definitely going to be a problem. So the areas I want to watch tomorrow is generally sort of this area, but we're going to really want to watch for the whole area, though. I mean, everywhere is going to have a 20th threat, but we could see some like specific areas get more than others. If the HRRR verifies, it'd probably be like kind of this area, and then maybe kind of that area, like a little further south. But yeah, and into Thursday here. Well, I guess we'll look at Thursday kind of just real quick. Thursday's not like a big deal in my opinion, but we'll still take a look at it. Why not? So Thursday we see a 18Z. We got decent bit of instability building along east here, and that's slight risk. Let's go to the NAM 3. 21Z we can see got a decent bit of instability. We'll take a sounding up in take it right there. Okay, I must have taken that inside of a storm. Yep, I did. Okay, do see some storms go off in the northeast on the NAM 3 here. Don't know if we're gonna see a good tornado threat. Don't normally see that in the northeast, but that's okay. But definitely, I'd say damaging wind would be the main threat, probably. And down into the southeast, where we have that marginal, like down in the east. NAM 3 doesn't indicate a whole lot. I mean, we don't even. I mean, we do see it like a decent bit of instability, but it doesn't really mean much considering we don't have like a whole lot of upper level support for anything down there. Everything is just kind of just like spread. Everything's kind of just a little too far to the north, but definitely I think we'll see a severe weather threat like ranging all the way from the northeast all the way down to the southeast and the Gulf Coast like SBCS. But like I don't think it's gonna be too widespread in the southeast, but things could change. And we'll take a look at that again when we get into range of the HRRR tomorrow. Thank you for watching, though. I appreciate it. Hopefully this video was quite short. But please be safe tomorrow, and I hope you all have a great day tomorrow.